Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Nikhil Kumar. In this video, I will explain what Prometheus, Node Exporter and Grafana actually do and why we set them up as services. By the end, you will not just be able to install them, but you will understand how they work together to keep your system healthy. First, understand why monitoring is essential. Imagine you are driving a car with no dashboard. You don't know your speed, fuel or engine temperature. You are just hoping nothing breaks. That's exactly what running servers without monitoring feels like. Monitoring helps you answer three critical questions. Is everything working fine right now? If something broke, what exactly went wrong? And how I can prevent it from happening again. Now let's understand the monitoring stack. First is Node Exporter. Think of Node Exporter as the sensors inside your car, like speedometer, fuel gauge or engine light. It runs on your Linux machine and exposes raw system metrics like CPU usage, memory consumption, disk I/O, and network traffic. It doesn't store or analyze data, it's just make metrics available on port 9100. Now let's understand about Prometheus. Prometheus is just like a black box of an aeroplane. It records everything. It doesn't wait for metrics, it actively scrapes data from exporters at regular intervals. And it stores this data as a time series, that means every metric value tied to a timestamp. Prometheus also gives you a query language that is PromQL to analyze the data. Then we have a Grafana that is the actual storyteller to us. Prometheus stores the numbers, but raw numbers don't help humans much. That's where Grafana comes in. Grafana turns those numbers into visual dashboards. It provides graphs, gauges, and heat maps, and it also helps us to create a custom alerts. Let's take an example, like if we want to send an email if the CPU usage exceeds 80% for more than 5 consecutive minutes. So then we can directly get the alert for the same. This is where teams actually see what's happening and accordingly takes the action. Now let's understand why we need to use systemd service in this particular scenario. If you just run Prometheus or Node Exporter manually, they stop the moment your session ends or the server reboots. In production, that's a big disaster. Monitoring should be the last thing to fail in your system. Systemd ensures that your application auto start on boot, restart on crash, and create a centralized logging via generalctl. Think of systemd as a reliable pit crew that keeps your monitoring stack always running. Now let's understand how these things comes together. First we have a Node Exporter which will be running our own Linux server, which exposes the metrics. Then we have a Prometheus which scrape those metrics and store them historically as a time series database. And at last we have a Grafana which queries Prometheus and shows the beautiful dashboard. And systemd is the one which ensures all these three stay alive automatically. So basically it's a modular, resilient monitoring system that grows with your infrastructure. Now you know how exactly why each step matters. Monitoring is not about tools, it's about visibility and control. If you want the step-by-step installation with command, check out my previous video on Prometheus and Grafana installation. I will add a link in the description. And in my upcoming videos, I will show you how to extend this setup with alerts and dashboard for real world use cases. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and share and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.